So hello everyone, my name is Katie and recently I started a YouTube channel. Now I've only been posting short videos, but I thought I would do a bit of an introduction video, just so you can sort of like see what I like, and just some facts about me. So I apologise if this quality is not the best and if I keep struggling with things to think of, but obviously it's my first video, so I'm not really sure how to act. In front of me I've got a sheet of paper because I decided to write down some facts about myself, so I'm not just thinking off the top of my head. So I've got it all wrote down. So obviously, as I said, my name is Katie. I am 18 years old, and I love to read. So obviously, as you can tell behind me, I have my bookcase, and then have a massive pile of books over here, and one on this side here. I've been reading since, well, my whole life really, since I was around 4 years old. My mum, growing up, she used to read to me and my sister. She used to take us to the library. And so I think that is where my love for reading stemmed from. So obviously, I want to do something to do with reading in like my future as my dream job. Now, when I was younger, I actually thought being a professional reader was a real job. So you could just get paid to sit and read all day. Obviously, now that I'm older, I don't think that's an actual job, not that I've heard of anyway. So now that I'm older, I would like to be an author or a journalist because I love writing stories. I've always had a passion for writing stories in school and everything. I used to enter story competitions when my English teachers would recommend me. And yeah, I would absolutely love to be an author. My other dream job is actually a journalist because personally for me, I don't know about anybody else's opinions, but personally for me, I cannot think of a better thing than getting paid to sit and write all day. Like, that to me just sounds like an absolute dream. I would love nothing more. I'm not really sure what kind of journalism I'd like. I don't think I'd like sport journalism because I'm not interested in sports and I know nothing about sports. So I think if I was to go into sports journalism, that would be very bad for everybody involved. I think maybe interviewing celebrities or reporting on events and local news. I feel like that is something that I'm interested in, and I'd absolutely just love to be a journalist. Whether that's with the BBC or ITV or anywhere else, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see. Only time will tell, I guess. Okay, so I keep stopping my phone and then like recording separate clips, but obviously when I'm editing it, I will edit it all together. So a bit more about reading now. My favourite genres of books are definitely romance, fantasy, and I do occasionally like thriller books, but that's not really a genre I tend to read. I do have the Good Girls Guide to Murder series, which I loved. A trilogy. And I have some Freida McFadden books. Because like I said, I'm not really into thriller, but I do like Freida McFadden's books. But yeah, hands down my favourite genres are romance and fantasy. I mean, I do like dystopian as well. I love Hunger Games, I love Divergent, I love Shatter Me. Now, I'm not sure if Shatter Me would be classed as fantasy or dystopian. Personally, I would say more dystopian, but yeah, I don't know if you can see on my bookshelf, but up here I have the Boys of Tommen series. Now, I read that for the first time last year, and I absolutely flew through the books. Like, I just read them in no time at all. I really love the Boys of Tommen series. I mean, I love quite a lot of books on my shelf, but for me, that just that's definitely a highlight of what I read last year. That stands out to me. When somebody asks me what books did you read last year, that will be the first thing that I talk about. So the next thing, sorry, I'm just looking at my list. The next thing that I'm going to tell you is not really related to reading. It sort of is, but sometimes I do struggle with my mental health. I do have down days, as we all do. I used to struggle quite a lot in the past in school and things, but I'm on a better path now. And I definitely think reading has helped me quite a lot. Because whenever I feel down or upset, I will just open a book and immediately I will feel like I'm part of the story. I will feel like I'm in a whole other world, and it just helps me so much. So that is definitely a good distraction. And another thing, the last thing I'm going to say, is the reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I wanted to spread my passion and joy for reading and writing. And when I was in school, I used to get a bit, not bullied, but I used to get picked on because people would make fun of me for reading, and I was always seen as the weird child in my class because everybody else would rather be playing football or doing hair or on their phones, and I would just sit with a book every single break and lunchtime. So I definitely felt a bit out of place in school growing up, but as I got older, I then learned that it doesn't really matter what other people think, because this is my passion and this is what I enjoy. So I'm not going to stop doing that just because some people think I'm weird. I don't really know a lot of people my age that read, but I hope that I do inspire some younger people to read as well. So yeah, I'm really sorry if this video has been a bit all over the place. Like I said, it's my first video. I'm not really sure how to act in front of the camera or what to say, but I suppose as time goes on and I film more videos, I will get better with it. So if you liked this video and you would like to see more bookish and writing content, please consider subscribing to my channel. You don't have to or anything like that, but if you feel like I am somebody that you would like to watch or get some book recommendations from, then please consider subscribing. So I'll see you in my next video. I don't know when that will be or what it will be about, but I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.